In other local news, Dr. Kifaya Iftikhar, who is looking into the welfare of the condemned Rizana Nafiq, says that Rizana is being looked after well. Speaking to News First from Saudi Arabia, Dr. Kifaya Iftikhar said that Rizana's only wish is to return home.
It's perfectly all right. She's been looked after very properly and she's okay. They are in the jail. She's just free and just sitting and just waiting to come out, that's all. Even you can ask from her mother because she often talks to her and she is okay there. Only she needs release to come out, that's all.
Issuing a communique last week, the Ministry of Justice said that the Saudi Arabian ambassador to Sri Lanka, Abdul Aziz Al Jamaz, had given assurances that Rizana Nafiq would be released and could return home. The ministry said that the ambassador had made this statement during a meeting with Minister Rauf Hakim. Speaking to News First today, a high-ranking official attached to the Ministry of External Affairs said that the Saudi government, however, has not yet given the green light to release Rizana Nafiq. He said that despite continuous bilateral negotiations between officials attached to the Ministry of External Affairs and Saudi authorities, the parents of the deceased infant have not yet pardoned Rizana Nafiq. According to Sharia law, only the blood relatives of the victim could pardon an individual who has been sentenced to death. Based on the law, if an individual has been sentenced to death, the date for the execution could be fixed at any time. Meanwhile, issuing a statement, the Asian Human Rights Commission says that it appears that announcements made by the Sri Lankan government regarding moves underway to secure Nafiq's release are an attempt to appease the strong concerns of the Sri Lankan and international community who have been calling for her release. The HRC notes in a statement published on its website that the government has not been able to conduct diplomatic negotiations with the family of the deceased infant that has the power to grant a pardon. The HRC notes that such a pardon is usually granted through the payment of blood money or without such payment through the generosity of the family. The HRC calls upon the President and Sri Lankan authorities to take effective action to conduct negotiations and also to renew diplomatic efforts to save Rizana Nafiq.